Hey everybody, how's it going? Jake here, and welcome to the 2023 Box Office Number Showdown results. Let me mute this one. Sorry, amateur hour over here. Here we go. Okay, well, we have the people who played with us last time, and if you have no idea what this is, you're kind of thinking, what the hell is this? We had a contest going all summer long. I made a video where we chose our top 10s. The main goal was to try to pick the top 10 movies of summer 2023 in order. And yeah, we have a list. We'll go over the list that we chose for you guys and see how well we did. And you can shame us or cheer us on. So without further ado, I'll start adding in some people that were in the contest. First up, let's do last year's champion. That's Mr. Dr. B. How's it going?
Really good, Jake. How are you, bud?
Doing okay. Ready to talk some results, and hopefully I don't get embarrassed too bad.
Yeah, same. I feel like this is the theme for the last couple of years of us trying to do this. Is we never know. And again, I feel like the results are going to be the same for that number one.
We'll find out shortly. Let's see here. Next up, so far the only other person in here, one of the other contestants had technical difficulties, but the person who didn't, because he is a tech savant, Mr. Riley. How's it going?
Hey, it's going good over here with my tech. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Here, let's since there's just three of us, let's do the screen like this. How about that?
Ooh,
That's fun.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah. Okay. So there were what? 4 other people that were in here.
Yep.
A couple can't make it tonight, and one person should be popping up a little bit later. But I kind of wanted to go over the top 10 lists that we all chose and just kind of see what our thoughts were. Do you want to go our top 10, or do you want to do the actual top 10 of the summer?
Let's go through our top 10 and then
look at it.
That could just be like a quick fire, and then we'll just go through one by one of the list. If
That's a good idea.
That
Sure.
works for you.
Let's run through. Oh, number 4 is here now. Let's see if he has fixed his stuff. Andy Guild, how you doing?
I didn't fix anything. Yeah, it's all fucked up. But I got on my phone, so I'm just on the site. So yeah, I can hear you. I mean, it's great. How's everyone?
Yeah, doing good.
Really
You're definitely
good.
not as echoey as you were in the pre-show.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the echo.
Absolutely, or the non-echo. Well, what we're going to do, Andy, we're going to go over all of our top 10 lists and just run them down and kind of get thoughts and what your thoughts were at the time and how you're feeling about it now.
Do I need to pull that up, or do you have it?
I have it.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Let's see here. Anthony, let's start with you since you won last year. Your top 10 was Guardians 3, Indiana Jones, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Little Mermaid number 4, Mission Impossible number 5, Fast X 6, Flash 7, Elementals 8, Oppenheimer 9, and Transformers 10. What do you think about those?
You know what? I don't hate a couple of them. You know what? I almost wish that if I could go back in time and put Flash in what I wanted to do, because I knew that you would all put it really high. I just wanted to put it in my dark horse. If I could have done that, I think I would have been okay. Other than that, I didn't have any 10s. I told Jake this earlier that last week screwed me. Oppenheimer just passed Little Mermaid. Otherwise, I had it at number 4, and it was in the right spot. So
I am still baffled that Flash did as poorly as it did. It is crazy to me.
I'm not. I again haven't seen it, but I don't know. That actor, you just can't have that much publicity and think that our cancel culture is not going to do something about it.
Well, I think they just shouldn't have maybe I should stop spinning so I don't give you motion sickness. I'm in a spinny chair. I think they shouldn't have totally abandoned it and cut their budget and told them to just deal with it. I think that's probably what caused it, because I mean, and studio interference and stuff. But when I watched it, there was a good, how long was that movie? 3 hours? 2.5? There was a good
like around 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a good 90-minute movie somewhere in there. I think if they could have gotten away from trying to wedge all their trauma, I guess, into that, I would consider the DCEU to be all trauma, just all trauma all the time.
Absolutely.
Studio trauma. Yeah, it kind of felt like they tried to like nail down on something with the Flash character, and then it kind of failed or flailed because they were trying to force all this other crap in there that just didn't need to be there.
I had a good
I think
time
it
with the
deserved
movie.
a flop, I think.
I liked the Back to the Future time travel elements that were in there. It's just, nobody wanted to show up for it. I think people are just sick of the DCEU. You can kind of see that with Blue Beetle. I don't know how well Aquaman's going to do. That first movie made over $1 billion, and I don't even know if this one's going to hit $500 million. It's nuts.
Mm-mm.
And Jake and I talked about this a little bit before the show, and I can't believe how much money it's not going to make back. Like, that's insane.
It lost quite a bit, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in the boondoggle segment. But right now, let's go to Riley. Riley's top 10. Indiana Jones 1, Little Mermaid number 2, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 number 3, Guardians 3 number 4, Flash at 5, Fast X at 6, Spider-Verse at 7, Transformers at 8, Oppenheimer at 9, and Haunted Mansion at 10.
Could have happened. Yeah, I have my Indiana Jones. I thought it was going to make 450 million. Is what was my guesstimate after doing some research, but didn't happen. And
I don't even think it made 200, did it? I think it made like 175, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, and I still haven't seen it because it's not on Disney Plus yet.
It's coming, and you're not missing much.
Support it. Yeah. You could have done the difference.
Yeah.
Indy 5 was just okay. It's nothing, like, it's very forgettable, if I'm being honest. So yeah, can't wait for it to pop up on Disney Plus.
Yep.
I can. I'm never gonna see it. I already knew. I saw some of those previews. I'm like, I'm never gonna watch this fucking movie.
It has to be better than Crystal Skull, right?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
better than Crystal Skull. I think you'll like the ending, Andy. It's very like old man-esque. It's pretty good. Pretty good in a comical way for me.
Maybe so I could watch like the last half hour. Would I get it? Like, would it impact me?
Yeah, because it goes places where I'm like, this is what's happening. So I was entertained where it went, but the last 10, 15 minutes was like, oh, it's fucking old man, get off my lawn type stuff.
You kind of sold me. Okay, fine.
Yeah, Andy, I think if you think of it like the Fast series, like how it's evolved over time, Indiana Jones is doing the same thing.
Fast has gone off a cliff, I think. It peaked with 7. I think it's like a peak with 7. 5 is good too, and then it's like downhill slowly from there. I didn't see this last one in theaters or anything. I think it's out, and I still have not seen it.
Fast X is fun just because of Jason Momoa. He is batshit crazy in this.
Oh, that's cool. See, I want to watch it. I know I'm going to be disappointed in some way or another. So it's just kind of hard for me to bring myself to it because I love the series.
Imagine Joker if he was like kind of very feminine, and that's what Momoa's doing. It's great.
Interesting.
Yeah, I highly recommend. But Andy, especially if you like the Fast and Furious series, Andy, your top 10. Number 1, Guardians 3. Number 2, Mission Impossible 8.
Fuck me.
7. Number 3, The Flash. Number 4, Little Mermaid. Number 5, Elemental. Number 6, Spider-Verse. Number 7, Indy. Number 8, Fast X. 9, Barbie, and 10, Transformers.
Yeah, the Barbie thing really is like, it caught me off guard. I think it caught everybody off guard.
Barbie's insane. Yes.
But the shitty thing is when I was like, because I tried to do all my stuff like, here's a historical comparison to this type of movie and blah blah blah, and I was like sitting there thinking about it, and I knew this marketing was going to be fucking crazy, just because they had started it at that time, and you'd see crap going crazy online about the Barbenheimer stuff and all the pink whatever, the aesthetics very good. And I was thinking, like, God, should I put this at number one? I thought about it for a good 10 minutes, and I just couldn't do it. And
See,
I feel like
Barbenheimer.
coward.
I don't think Barbenheimer really immersed until like after Memorial Day. Like I think that's what really like got people going out and making that a double feature. I remember us talking shit that both of them were coming out the same day.
I said, I think my quote was, Barbie's going to dry dick Oppenheimer. I did not think there was any way they could premiere two movies on the same weekend. And then, of course, I'm like recalling this quote to myself, like, why did I say that? That was stupid. Because after I saw that thing where it was like, this is the first time two movies ever made this much money in the same weekend. I'm like, come the fuck on, seriously? Like, history is made because I had a bad prediction. Boo.
Well, shame on me. I thought it was going to do girl trip money, or I don't know, some money, but I just didn't think that it was going to attract that crowd. And
no,
shame on me.
It turned into an absolute phenomenon. Like people were going out in groups, dressing up in pink, and just going all out for Barbie. Did not expect that at all.
The worst part is, and again, I still haven't had a chance to go and check it out, but I heard it was just okay. Like it was just kind of campy and.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, but it's weird that a movie this bizarre would make this much money. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
What star would you get it?
I gave it a 4. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Oh,
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I just think the marketing was so good. Like just not even like the traditional marketing, but like the whole. I think they played social media very well for that movie. I think it just worked brilliantly. And I haven't seen the movie either yet, but it's kind of refreshing that something original like that can top the box office. I mean, last year Top Gun and now Barbie, both kind of more they're not like your giant franchise Marvel movies, and the Marvel movies suck ass now. So it's kind of refreshing that it feels like the industry is like resetting in a way.
right. Yeah, they don't want to go with the franchise stuff. They want to do original IPs, which is bizarre. And I know Barbie's not a really original IP, but it has like an original voice to it. It feels like. So, yeah, I'm in the same boat there. And I don't know if you've heard about the whole Taylor Swift situation where she's releasing her concert movie, but she is releasing it. Like she's teaming up with AMC to release it. She's not going with a studio because the strike's going on.
Huh.
Yeah.
And just like the concert is selling out like crazy, the pre-sale numbers for this have beat what Spider-Man No Way Home did. It's at like $28 million already.
There was a movie that had to push its debut because of
Exorcist. Exorcist was going to come out on Friday the 13th and had to fucking push because Taylor Swift came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole Taylor Swift thing. I just don't get it. Like, is she that great of a singer? I'm afraid to say what my opinion is because I know their fans they'll attack you online relentlessly. It doesn't matter who you are.
I'm not a Swiftie either, but I'm definitely not going to say she's terrible.
Oh, she is, but she's okay. She's like mid-range, She's fine. She's like Beyonce. She's just okay. People just go crazy over her,
See, I'm a member of the Beehive. I like Beyonce quite a bit, but no.
Oh, you got the pin
over here. No. Let's see here. I'll go over my top 10 quick, and then we'll look over what the actual top 10 is. My number 1 was Guardians 3. 2 was Little Mermaid. 3 was Flash. 4 was Indy. 5 was Spider-Man. 6 was Mission Impossible. 7 Fast X. 8 Transformers. 9 Barbie. And 10 Elementals. So let's go, and I will share the screen here with what the top 10 actually was. I have something prepared. Here it is.
Oh,
all right.
That's what the top 10 ended up being. We have Barbie at number 1, which still is shocking, but we've talked about that a little bit. Number 2, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, we had at number 2. And I'm so happy that happened.
Me too.
I thought it was just okay.
Oh, man. I like this movie quite a bit. Andy, you got all the hot takes over there.
Well, I don't know. It's fine. I just I think I was really put off by the fact that they did the cliffhanger. I hate that shit. I can't do it anymore because I committed.
I knew going in that it was gonna be like a part 1, part 2 situation, but a lot of people in the theater didn't. So when it had the to be continued, audible gasps, like so many of them, and people yelling, "What the fuck!" And it was just like, yeah, a lot of people were not ready for that.
I think Puss in Boots is a better movie.
I agree. I love The Last Wish, but
Puss in Boots is awesome.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I still like Across the Spider-Verse. I think that hits 2 totally different audiences.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I might need to watch it again without a baby trying to like attack me over and over and like complaining about how she doesn't want to watch it. So
yeah.
I still have to see it, but I want to see it. So
it's good. It just came out on 4K today. Got the Steelbook. Looks mighty nice. Let's see here. Number 3, we have Guardians 3. Did any of you see that?
Yep.
What'd you guys think?
Not bad. For being a Guardians movie, I really liked the approach that they did with Rocket, kind of making it about him, but not, more of his backstory than just like following him. And I kind of liked the ending. I mean, it left it open, but I don't know. I had fun with that one. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was
same here.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun as well. Better than Volume 2 for me. I wasn't a big fan of Guardians 2.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a little bit more memorable than Volume 2, but actually, I think I prefer Flash over, like, if I'm comparing superhero movies of the summer. Like, I think I like Flash better than Guardians. But
what'd you like about Flash so much, Riley?
At home, so I didn't get the movie theater experience. But I don't know. I mean, I was just like funnier than I was expecting, and I forgot about the main actor being bad the whole time. So he played a good character.
You forgot about the things he did.
Just real life.
Yeah, because he wasn't actually the Flash, but he played Flash. I don't know.
No, I mean, it's separating the artist from the art, right?
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, he's such a good actor. He makes you forget about all the travesties.
Yep.
That's like my favorite line from Entourage. I said it's like my favorite line from Entourage, where it's like, yeah, they're onto this guy named Tom Cruise to play Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar, isn't he Mexican? Yeah, and Hilary Swank doesn't have a dick and won a Oscar. It's called acting.
I wonder how Entourage would fly nowadays. I bet not great.
Absolutely not.
I mean, that line could be said on like a certain show, like Righteous Gemstones, I can imagine. I mean, they get away with stuff because their characters are
it's like so over the top. You can kind of get away with a lot. Yeah,
sure. Let's see here. Number 4. Did anybody see Oppenheimer in theaters? The 3-hour epic. No? Oh my God.
All right. I don't have 3 hours to sit in a theater. I don't know. I probably do, actually. I just don't make the time.
Yeah, you got a tiny kiddo. It's hard to get out of the house. I get that.
Yeah. It is. I can relate.
You gotta wait a few years, and then I can go abandon the family for a few hours and, feel myself again,
Well,
see a movie.
I didn't want to. We had like 1 or 2 date nights, and we thought about it, but I didn't want to pay money for me to do the old man, like fall asleep in the chair and like.
I'm usually like that at home. Like I go downstairs and I watch a movie, and like halfway through I'm zonking. But Oppenheimer was phenomenal. I liked it quite a bit. It's almost 2 different movies, and that's why the run time doesn't really feel that long. Like half of it is like the making of the atomic bomb, half of it is like the politics that go around it after the thing is fucking exploded.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it quite a bit.
I think that's what I'm gonna watch at when award season comes around, and I like to watch some of the award movies and feel like I'm cultured. That'll be like on my list.
That one will get nominated for sure. I'm assuming a bunch. Right now, Robert Downey Jr. is probably in there for Best Supporting Actor for sure. He was amazing in that movie.
That's good.
But let's see here. Number 5, we have Little Mermaid. Didn't see
Just
this.
dropped on Disney Plus today.
Oh, was it today?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my kids now will be watching that this Friday. I'm not excited to watch it. I'm really not.
I liked it. This was one of the ones that we went to the theater for with the family, and we all liked it. So, the only movie we went to this summer was Barbie and Little Mermaid. You know,
how big of a change with it being live action was it? Did they have like a lot of live actions change quite a bit of the original?
Yeah, I know my wife was upset about the exclusion of one of the songs, like the crab getting cooked song. She was looking excited.
Is that like offensive to French people or something?
100%.
I feel like it might be.
Les Poissons about this chubby chef. Yeah, that got cut.
You know, I watched a couple of times actually in the last month, probably the original Little Mermaid, and that's a solid movie. I never really watched that one growing up. That one's pretty solid.
I do, yeah.
I feel like they kind of screw up by like making why do the fish and the lobsters and all that shit? Why do they have to look real?
I hate that.
It's not right. Yeah,
I'm right there with you.
That was my other thing. My other problem with it was Aquafina's voice. Like, it took me about like 40 minutes in to like get over it and like get used to it. But overall,
I don't know how she gets work. Like, is Harvey Weinstein back? I don't know.
I mean, she's got a unique voice, but yeah, it worked for the dragon and
no,
what else she was in. I don't know. What was it? Raya?
Yeah, Raya.
Raya.
Yeah.
I didn't hate that movie.
Shang-Chi, she was the girlfriend or whatever.
Yep.
I hated that.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that movie either.
She just kind of, I don't know. I can't stand her. I don't know why.
Well, maybe you'll like her as a bird.
I can't wait.
Yeah, the bird looked weird.
Yeah, the bird
animals looked
right. Weird. That's strange.
And they had like character posters for the animals, and I'm like, this makes me not want to watch the movie.
Yeah, it looks like an exhibit at the zoo or something. Like that's not. How is that supposed to be exciting?
They do a good job of making a more lived-in like Caribbean island world that you're miss from the first or from the animated one. So there's a nice, colorful scene with islanders that was interesting and added something new.
Yeah, I did like that they changed it. Well, it seemed like they changed the setting because the original is like France or some European country, and yeah, they changed the setting. I think that's a cool idea, but everything else seemed, I don't know. I have to watch it. I can't really give a strong opinion, so I know I'm gonna hate it though. I'm just going in mad, you know.
That's an opinion you are, full of hot takes today.
I was going mad, like Quantumanium. I went in mad. I wasn't disappointed.
Well, if you want to go in mad to this next movie at all the child abductions that are happening in America, number 6, Sound of Freedom. How did this happen? Why? Why is this in the top 10 of the summer? Well, I don't get it.
I know. I just don't want to say it out loud.
Well, they did that pay it forward thing, right? Where like the studio, you could donate or something, or maybe the studio was buying out theaters and inflating those numbers artificially.
People could buy tickets. Yeah, if you see the movie, you could give a free ticket to somebody else. Like, it was bizarre.
Yeah, so I think, and I don't know how the numbers are really like gathered, but I don't think that's actually how much money the studio brought in. Like they didn't net that, no way. Maybe it's just based on seats or something, or like tickets that are put out. And also, you know, child abduction is terrible, but the problem is overblown. Like, come on. People are just crazy and they go to stuff like this.
I haven't seen it. I'm not going to put my 2 cents in for it, but I still think it's baffling that this movie says it made $181 million. That seems crazy.
Yeah, that's full of shit. But I also heard the movie itself is not bad.
Right.
I heard that as well, like, from a normal person.
Yeah,
See,
like,
and I think, and I hate saying normal, but like people who don't go to the movie theaters that often will go here and be like, they'll probably spread the word. Like, I can't believe this is happening.
yeah, right. Like, oh, this movie shined a light on a huge problem, and it reminds me of those on Facebook. You see a lot actually, like a mother who posted like, I was at Walmart and there was a guy who was following me, and it's like, I don't think you were being followed. I think the guy just probably happened to get out in the parking lot at the same time as you. It's like that kind of fear of strangers essentially. Yeah, totally. Probably a pretty crazy fucking movie, right?
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say I'm probably never going to see that movie. So
yeah, same.
Yeah. Let's move on. Number
Can't
7.
believe you guys support child trafficking. Wow.
You better hashtag that, Andy. Number 7, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Again, I think I'm the only person who saw this movie. It was fine, overblown, very long, but the ending is unique enough and stands out to where I'm like, sure, if it's on Disney Plus, just put it on.
But that stands out that it's going to get a sequel, right?
Oh, they're done. Yeah. I mean,
oh, thank God.
Yeah, I don't think anything is gonna. I don't think there's gonna be any spin-offs. I don't think there's gonna be anything. I think just the franchise is gonna be done finally.
Make it a TV series. I'm liking the Star Wars TV series, and this reminds me of the recent National Treasure TV series, which was horrendous. That's on Disney Plus. They would have just done that same thing with the Indiana Jones. It could have been, or young Indiana Jones. Make it bring that back.
Is Asuka good?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of Ahsoka. It's fine. I think I'm Star Wars'd out. I can't really do too much new content for that stuff. There's too many TV shows, and I just don't care about the lore that much. Even Marvel's getting that way too, though. Like that new, I've seen every show, and I tried getting into Secret Invasion, and I got 2 episodes in, and I'm like, this is garbage. I don't want to finish this.
Yeah.
I heard Secret Invasion was a Captain Marvel sequel that they like scrapped and rewrote a bunch of times, and apparently, if you watch the whole thing, you can kind of pick out where it would have been, where they like replaced her with Khaleesi, whatever her name is.
Oh, sure.
Amelia Clark. Yeah.
Amelia Clark. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even bother trying that.
Not good.
I think with Star Wars there was like the Book of Boba Fett. I thought that was totally terrible.
I heard Obi-Wan was good. I just haven't seen it.
I didn't like it.
Andor is the best Star Wars thing.
I've heard that too.
I think, yeah.
I've got 4 episodes left of Andor that we dropped like 6 months ago. I just need to pick it up and watch it because everyone tells me like, yeah, the ending of that, like the last 2 episodes is so great because it's kind of like a 2-part thing. But the first part wasn't. It was just okay. But I've heard the second part is like crazy.
And honestly, out of all of the streaming services I have, I am the closest to dropping Disney Plus, just because all the new stuff on there, hasn't hit that hard for me at all. And their new stuff that came out to theaters, I don't really care if I stream it because I'm not really looking forward to watching it.
How would you watch Bluey?
Bluey is what's keeping me on Disney Plus. Goddammit!
I was gonna say we have to keep it for Bluey, and we have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas like 3 times a week, and whatever other random stuff she wants to pick out.
Yeah. Pretty much people keep Disney Plus just to keep their kids happy. But my kids are old enough, they just want to watch YouTube now. They don't even care about Disney anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there a 30th anniversary of Nightmare Before Christmas Blu-ray out?
A 4K, yeah.
Oh, 4K.
Steelbook?
I don't have a
Steelbook and normal slipcover edition, yeah. They're going all out.
If I bought that, I could probably save myself $15 a month. So.
Exactly. And I think the prices are going up, too. I think it's going to be closer to 20 now.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It's super popular. Anytime like someone, like if I mention to anyone like at work or whatever that our daughter likes to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, they're like, "Oh, that's my favorite Disney movie." That's super popular still.
Yeah. My kids are scared of Oogie Boogie, so they won't watch it again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We'll get there someday, I hope, because I'm fucking sick of it. I've legitimately watched that movie 300 times. I know I have. I'm not even kidding.
Okay. Let's see here. Number 8. Did anybody see Mission Impossible, the new one, Dead Reckoning? Damn.
Nope.
Okay. I loved the franchise, and this one was fun, but it's that this is the one that hit me with the part 1. It's just like, oh, it's fucking over, and I have to wait 2 years to see what happens. Made the movie a little bit worse because of that. But there is like a scene at the end that's kind of like the beginning of Uncharted 2 with the train in this movie, where like it's kind of going off the track and they got to go through the train.
Oh,
that's very fucking
That's fun.
Yeah. Okay. Number 9, we have Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. This is streaming on Paramount Plus now, guys.
I watched it. It's so fucking bad. I couldn't believe how much I hated this movie.
I think I found a Transformer. Is it better than the Marky Mark one?
No.
It's not good.
No,
it's half of it, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to watch this either.
Yeah, I think it's the worst one they've ever done, and then which is saying something. And by the end of it, like it's another one of those like the Flash. It felt like they ran out of budget. Like the end is like not. I don't think there was a real person anywhere in the movie. And you could tell, like it looked like the old Beast Wars cartoon, like the backgrounds did. It's insane.
That 95 CGI, huh?
Yeah, maybe it was intentional, like for nostalgia.
Oh Jesus!
So it was that bad, and it still made more than the Flash. It made more than Fast. Like what the hell?
Flash was leaps and bounds better than this Transformers, even though I haven't finished it.
I like the Flash better.
Let's see here. I don't know if it's better than number 10. Number 10, we had Elemental. Is this on Disney Plus yet? I don't think so.
Not yet. Next week.
Well, you're not missing much. It's just okay. Very run-of-the-mill.
I heard it, like, at some point, this movie broke some kind of record for Disney or Pixar or something. Am I totally...
Well,
do you recall this?
This movie was lucky to get number 10, and like there was no real kids movies out in like June, July time frame, so it was able to just like keep on making like 10, $15 million every week because it opened to 20 million, and we're like, oh fuck, okay, it's done, and then it just kept on climbing its way up, and it barely hit number 10. Let's see here, it beat out Fast X by less than $10 million.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the movie's very forgettable in my opinion. The graphics look good, but the story, you've seen it a million times.
So if my kids have no interest, I shouldn't push it.
I wouldn't.
Just ignore it.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
There was you know those Doug Days cartoons, the Up like prequel things. They start with one of those. Like Carl has one that started at the beginning of that, which that's pretty good. That's probably the best part of that fucking movie.
I don't hate those.
No, the Doug Days ones are awesome. Those Up sequel series I liked quite a bit.
Yeah, me too.
I did too.
Okay, so that is the top 10. Should I go over the results now, folks?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to hear it, but
we're all in suspense. Right. However, should you go through everyone else's who couldn't join tonight just so that we have a quick fire? See where they were at?
Sure. Let's see here. We had Alex. He's the next in my list. Let's do Alex. Number 1, Spider-Man. 2, Little Mermaid. 3, Guardians 3. 4, Mission Impossible. 5, Barbie. 6, Fast X. 7, Flash. 8, Transformers. 9, Elemental. And 10, Indiana Jones. Kevin had Guardians 3 at 1. The Flash 2. Little Mermaid 3. Mission Impossible 4. Spider-Man 5, Indiana Jones 6, Barbie 7, Elemental 8, Fast X 9, and Transformers 10. And John had Little Mermaid at 1,
Idiot.
Indy at 2, Guardians 3 at 3, Fast X at 4, Mission Impossible at 5, The Flash at 6, Spider-Verse at 7, Elementals 8, Transformers at 9, and Oppenheimer at 10.
Wow.
So I will say, out of everybody's picks, there were just there was just one person to get number 10 dead on. And there were 4 people total. So there were 5 times that somebody got their guess dead on out of the entire top 10.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
Very nuts. John was the only person to get 2 guesses correct.
wow. If he wins with Little Mermaid at number 1, I think I'm officially going to scratch my name off this trophy.
John got Guardians 3 and he got Transformers. Let's see here. Riley, you did not get any right.
Yeah.
In the spot.
I didn't either.
Kevin didn't either. Alex got, let's see here, Guardians 3 dead on. Anthony didn't get any. Andy got number 6. That was, you got Spider-Verse dead on.
Was that 6?
Or 7, sorry. Indiana Jones. You got Indiana Jones dead on.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second. But I shouldn't have said anything because I might have lost points there. We're fucked up? Okay.
No, I just miscounted the placements. And then I got number 10 dead on with Elemental.
Dang, that's 13.
Yes. Out of all the wild cards, for everybody else out there, we got to pick 3 movies. And if they got anywhere in the top 10, but we didn't feel confident enough to put them in our top 10, we still got 1 bonus point. Everybody except for Kevin got a wild card point. Kevin and Alex.
Yeah.
They both didn't get anything. Riley got 2 bonus. Everybody else got 1.
Awesome.
We also had Boondoggle. The Boondoggle is the movie that loses the most amount of money. That one turned out to be The Flash. Its box office. Let's see here. I have this in my notes somewhere. The box office for The Flash was $108 million. Or sorry, yeah, $108 million, and its budget was $265 million. Lost a pretty penny.
Wow.
Worldwide, no one guessed Barbie, so no one gets those points either. It's just thrown in the trash. And then the new one that we had was guessing what the top 10 box office grosses will be of all time, or for the summertime. Everybody had huge guesses. And the number that it ended up being, I took a screenshot on the calculator when I added everything up. And the total was $2,439,000,000. And I think the lowest person to guess was Riley, but he guessed 2.6 billion. Yeah. So everybody went over, so nobody gets those bonus points either. The bonus points really didn't get put into play here at all.
Wow.
They were close though. Wow, I got really good. Way too much.
Yeah, I think somebody guessed like 4.5 billion, so they almost doubled everything that happened.
That was John, I remember.
Yeah, that was a huge fucking.
Because I was like, what the fuck is he smoking?
Rough year for John. He just doesn't want his name on this trophy.
Yeah.
I should have guessed 2 billion. I should have just gone for the low one, but
yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. Do you want to go over who placed what? I'll start at the lowest, end with the highest.
Let's do it.
Okay, with no bonus points in play, it made math very easy. So last place with 31 points was Riley. I'm sorry, Riley. There were 3 of them you guessed that didn't make it in the top 10, and that's what really kind of sank you.
Yeah.
Next in 6th place was Kevin with 38 points. And everybody else was in between 41 and 45 points. This was very, very close. Probably the closest we have ever done.
The trophy doesn't stay here.
There's a tie for 4th place, 41 points. That is John and Anthony. They both got that.
That pisses me off.
In 3rd place with 42 points is Andy.
Oh,
I got a little excited there not being in the bottom, but 3rd place, you know what?
Right.
I guess I'll accept it.
You know what's more bitter, Andy? Getting 2nd place, which is what I did. I got 43 points, even though I got the 10th place right on.
Damn.
Alex got it.
Alex got first place this year, which is awesome. This is like his first or second year playing. So very excited there. He hit Guardians 3 right on, and then he got the most 7s out of anybody. He was only one spot off on 3 different occasions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. So he got 45 points. Alex is the winner this year.
Good for him.
Very nice. Yeah, congratulations, Alex.
Can't wait to see what he puts on the trophy. Do you want to show off the trophy, Anthony? You haven't done that yet.
Of course. I haven't. So
well, let's get a close up on Anthony here. Let's see here.
So I want to give my shout out to as a 2-time champion to Alex. Alex, congratulations, buddy. You deserve it. You deserve it because you had so much faith in Spider-Man. So I'm glad you won. All right. So your name will go right next to mine as soon as I put it on. But we start off with our yearly trophy. So 2016 is when we started this bad boy, and this trophy got created. Jake then took it in 17. Kevin added his in 18. Brent Harris, John's brother, got 19. And then I won in 2022 after we started playing again in COVID. So what's fun about this trophy is we continue to add to this every year. So whoever wins gets to add whatever they would like. So we start off with our, we live in the state of Iowa, so we have a nice Iowa plaque here. We then move down into showing off a little bit more of the rustic gold. And there's a little camera reel right here. It then goes into a nice trophy with a nice popcorn box. And it is called the Box Office Summer Showdown Trophy. There it is in its glory.
Yep. And all of us, whoever wins gets to put their name in whatever font they want. When I won, I put mine in John Carpenter font. I want to say Kevin did Star Wars, if I remember correctly.
Yep, I did Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, and
then I don't remember what Brent did.
I can't remember either. Off the top of my head.
Remember. I don't know what I'm going to do for my win this year or for 2022.
We better figure it out because you're not going to have the trophy that long, Anthony. You got to pass it off.
It's time to give it up. And I'm I'm a lapel pin collector just like Jake, and I have ordered the little movie reel pin to put on it for my contribution of 2022.
There you go.
But we did have a nice banter back and forth. We should add whatever movie got first place onto this trophy somewhere. Mm-hmm. Just a little figurine or
a Barbie would be easy.
Right.
Barbie, I think last year we could put a little fighter jet on it for Top Gun.
Mm-hmm. We'd have to go back and see what the first places were for the other ones, but yeah.
Oh, I know what I won with 2016. Do you remember what I won with 2016, Jake?
Not off the top of my head, no. I know Avengers was one of those in there, Endgame, but I don't know 2016.
Finding Dory.
Gross.
Yuck.
Yeah, you can win with Finding Dory. I'm still okay with that. That movie is terrible. Yep. Okay. But with that, I think that's everything that we needed to talk about today, gents.
All right.
Any final thoughts?
That was fun. I think I was definitely. I'd like to see what we've scored in the past because I feel like this is a very low year.
I might have those in my notes. I'm not entirely sure. I
feel like first place getting 45. Like you have to think that out of a top 10, each one's worth roughly 10. First and last are worth 13, but roughly 100 points. That means that we did worse than half.
Oh yeah, we're terrible. While you're looking for that, my final thought, I don't think I've ever seen that trophy in person.
Really?
I don't think so. Just goes to give a commentary on how terrible I am at picking the right order of movies.
And yet you still got third place.
And I still got third place. You guys are terrible.
Right.
We need to come up with the last place trophy.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Jesus.
Yeah, take your punishment. You have to go do like a fantasy football punishment. You have to go like out on a date with a blow up, like a woman. Those blow up women.
Riley, like a woman.
Like a woman.
Say, how about I have to go to like the worst movie?
Transformers.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one too. Yeah, go to like a terrible, like a movie that we know is gonna flop or something.
Whatever everybody's like, either 10th guess next year or whatever the everybody's boondoggle, the one with the most boondoggles.
Most like votes for boondoggle.
Yeah.
Like the movie we all think is gonna be like the most terrible movie.
Yeah, and I have to take my whole family for $100 to go into it.
I do like to add that I don't know if it gets to stay or not, but I know we didn't get it right, but my add-on of that total number was fun. I hope Alex comes up with a new fun rule, because as first place, you do get to create a rule for the following year. So
yeah, it's always fun to add something each year.
I don't know if that gets to stay, but that was I enjoyed it.
I spent a lot
obviously we went way over, but
yeah,
and I felt like when I was trying to research, I spent a good bit of time trying to figure that out, and still totally failed. But it was fun to add something like that.
It totally failed for everybody, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all wasted our time together, Andy.
Take away the Price is Right rule, and whoever's closer.
I Riley got it really, really close. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of feels bad, I guess. But sorry, dude.
Comes with the game,
guys. Hope everybody had a good time. Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, we'll see you.
Peace.
Another good year. Bye.